The last time the Black Stars participated in the FIFA World Cup was in 2014, and one man who was part of the backroom staff for that Mundial was Appiah. And he's been telling us the story of one of his teammates, Laryea Kingston, who never had an opportunity of playing in the FIFA World Cup. In 2006, he was dropped from the final squad because he was suspended for disciplinary action in Ghana's second group game against Senegal in the 2006 African Cup of Nations. However, in 2010, Milovan Rajvac, then head coach of the Black Stars, dropped him from the team. For reasons Laryea Kingston now claims was because he wanted him to sign for his agent. And that exclusive interview will be coming up on the AM show on Friday. But Appiah, who was the leader of the team in 2010, says that he had lots of conversation with Laryea Kingston following the decision of the technical team to drop him from the squad.
Those days, it's not like they would drop you here before you get to your, the destination of the tournament. We have seen players who have been dropped at the airport so many times, and at times you have to put yourself in their shoes. I mean, you have been in camp for so many months, hoping that you'll be part of a tournament, and all of a sudden you have been dropped. I think nobody will be happy. I mean, nobody will happy to experience that. So most of the time, yeah, I will call them, and I mean, I talk to them. Some of them, not everything that I would say into the camera, but I mean,
tell me about the toughest. I mean, you've mentioned you don't want to mention specific names, but tell me about the toughest situation you had to handle when it came to managing a player who had been dropped, speaking to them.
I mean, no, in France, 2010, when Laryea Kingston was dropped. Yeah, it was very, very difficult. It was very, very difficult because when we talk about the World Cup, I think Laryea Kingston was one of the influential players who made it possible for Ghana to go to the World Cup. 2006 African Cup in Egypt, because of that incident
with Habib Bey.
With Habib Bey. He couldn't have a chance to go to Germany. 2010. We camped in France, and he was dropped. It was very, very bad to see Laryea Kingston at that evening, because I mean, I think what will be going through his head. I mean, I did everything possible for the team to qualify. 2006, I didn't have the chance, and I thought maybe I would have the chance to go to South Africa. Unfortunately, I'm not going to South Africa as well. And when you calculate your career, maybe the next 4 years you won't have the chance to go to the World Cup. And I went to his room with Richard Kingston and
his brother.
I mean, yeah, it was terrible. It was. I mean, I went to my room to sleep thinking about Laryea Kingston. It was bad. It was bad. It was very, very bad.